Okay, YouTube and Facebook and Divine Diamonds Ministries and Is This the Fast group. I'm here to give you some tips to make your juice fasting successful. The one that we will be starting on Monday, December the 5th, ending on Sunday, December the 11th. Okay, so tip number 1. Now that we know you've made up your mind that you are going to start this fast on Monday, do not overeat this weekend. If you do, then you're going to have some problems. Probably within the first or second day, you're going to feel really, real hungry, like you hadn't ate in weeks if you overeat right before the fast. Okay, so that's tip number 1. And also you will feel a little bit sickly, and you don't want to feel sick and then you can't eat to comfort you or to make you feel better. Okay, so take it easy this weekend so that you can prepare your body, and your body will receive the fast. It won't reject it and you'll be feeling sickly. Okay, so that's tip number 1 for you. Tip number 2, if you have Thanksgiving leftovers, go ahead and freeze them. You can trash them. If you don't want to waste it, you can give them away. Make somebody, a homeless person, a plate or something. Make it, nice and neat, and take it to somebody who really needs it. You could just save it. Whatever you want to do with them, but get rid of them. Get them out of the forefront of your mind, because you'll be thinking all along during your fast that I need to eat those leftovers before they go bad. You don't want to do that. You want to be focused, you want to concentrate, and you don't want to be tempted by Thanksgiving leftovers. Okay? So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, prepare now. Get your fruits and your vegetables this weekend. Don't wait till Monday, because if you wait till Monday, then you may not do it. You may say, well, I'll just start on Tuesday. We want you to start on Monday. Okay, so that you get your full 7 days in. Start on Monday. So you're going to have to go to the grocery store on tomorrow, which is Saturday, or you can go on Sunday and go ahead and get your fruits and vegetables that you're going to be juicing and making smoothies with. Okay, that's pretty important as well, that you go ahead and prepare so that there won't be any snafus. Okay, all right. And the next tip is, if you don't have a juicer, you can use a blender. Don't think that you're out of the whole fast if you don't have a juicer. You can use a blender. I even used a blender when my juicer went bad before I got my Breville. Now, that's the best juicer you can get. But before I got the Breville, my juicer, when it was getting ready to go out, it started leaving all of the pulp very soggy. So I knew that it was getting ready to go bad. Okay, so what I had to do was I had to take a nut bag, or a they also call them paint bags, and you take a brand new one, and you cut your vegetables up really small and put them in your blender. Blend it all up, pour water in there to make it, to kind of liquefy it and everything. And then you take your milk bag and you pour the contents of the smoothie into your milk bag, and then you squeeze it and you wring it out and you wring it out and you wring it until you get your fresh juice. Okay, I don't know if I've seen anybody doing that on YouTube. Well, maybe I have. I know I had to do it when my juicer went out. But anyway, there's lots of ways around it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, the next tip is, if you do not have to go to the grocery store, don't go. This is not the time to go and browse around the grocery store. Now, if you have a family and you have to go to the grocery store because, you did not prepare, and you have to get some other things because, I'm sure they don't want a juice and they don't want to drink smoothies. So, if you have a family and you have to cook for them, make sure that you go to the grocery store this weekend. If you have to go to the grocery store next week, then drink your juice before you go. And that way you will not be tempted while you're walking around the grocery store. Okay, so, but if you absolutely, that's if you absolutely have to go to the grocery store. If you don't, stay out. It's just 7 days. So just don't go to the grocery store if you can help it. Your next tip, if you have to work every day, if you have to get up early and go to work every day, prepare your juices at night or the previous day. What I do to be successful on my juice fast is I take my my vegetables, and I juice for 2 days at a time. I put them in the mason jar really tight in the refrigerator. As soon as it comes out of the juicer, I bottle them all up, put them in the refrigerator, and then every day that I'm going to work or whatever I'm doing, I can grab a juice. There is no excuse for me to stop anywhere. There's no excuse for me to grab something quick because I have my juice. Okay, so if you have your mind made up to do this, there are ways to succeed. And I want you to succeed. I think there's something very special that's going to happen during this juice fast. Okay, but you also have to have set yourself up for success, not failure. You have to set yourself up for success. Okay, the next tip, and this is what's going to help you get through, like your third day, your fourth day, is you're going to have to read and pray. Be sure that you are, when you think about food, when food crosses your mind, read, pray. That's the only way you're going to be able to get through this successfully, unless you've already made up your mind. And, I'm not saying that you have to read and pray if you're not a Christian. But if you are a Christian, you don't have any reason not to be reading and praying on your fast. It is essential that you read and you pray throughout the day, not just your morning prayer or your night prayer, but throughout the day. Read and pray, and you will the days will go by so fast that you won't even believe that you are finished 7 days. And you might even go to 10 days. You might even go to 15 days. You let me know if you do. If you go past, the 7 days, that means you are ready. You are ready. And it's very easy. Once you get on the roll, you can go past the 7 days. 7 days is really, you're just really scratching the surface of whatever it is that you need to get done. So if you feel like going past the 7 days, by all means go past the 7 days. But you have to read and pray to get through. Especially if you're a new faster, you're going to need to read and pray, because there are going to be some days where you're hungry and you are cold. For some reason, you get cold. I was very cold. And anytime I fast a lot, I'm very cold. So I'll have to check into that and see what that's all about. Maybe I'm not getting enough iron or something. But you don't want to be hungry and cold. That's a bad combination, hungry and cold. Okay, and the last tip is participate in the online group discussions, because sometimes there are people that are going through the same thing that you're going through, but they will never know because, I'm sorry, that was my computer. You will never know because you don't post and you don't come to the forum. You have to come to the forum and you have to post in order to succeed. You need the body. You need the connections there, so that if you're having a bad day today and you feel like you want to eat, there's somebody else that feels the same way. So connect so that you can succeed on this fast. Okay. And then I just want to leave you with something that the Lord dropped in my spirit yesterday, and I put it on my Facebook status. But it is strengthen your resolve. And resolve is to come to a definite or earnest decision about, determined to do something by changing your speech. So strengthen your resolve by changing your speech. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. You have determined in your mind that you're going to get through this fast. Now let's do it. You can do it. No matter what comes up, you can do it. I know you can. If I can do it, better believe that you can do it. You can do it. And I'm here to help you. If anybody needs any help, let me know. That's what we're here for. Okay?